everyone, Jersie here, and today we are back on that Doki Doki New Eyes. Now, first of all, let me just apologize for not posting a while. I know there's school and stuff, but to be honest, I've just been lazy. But this was actually supposed to be posted like maybe 3-4 days ago, because that's when it should have been recorded. But the thing is, I did record it, or I was recording it, and I was getting really into it. Like, we were even hitting the 1 hour mark, and guess what? I got the blue screen of death. Now with OBS, and if you're doing MP4 file format, you cannot save it if it gets interrupted like that. So pretty much I was a little discouraged after that. Having your freaking a whole hour long video just terminated. And then, just before I started playing this, I had a scare, because when I opened up Itch, the game was uninstalled, and I was so scared. And when I reinstalled it, it just had like the normal Doki thing, and I was like, oh my gosh. Like, I know I could just skip through text, but I'm gonna have to go through that all over again, which, I mean, it's not a bad game, but, I mean, come on. But thank goodness when I reinstalled the mod, it also had my save file still there, so thank the Lord. So that's where it should have been left off, or that was my last save, but technically we left off here. So yeah, I'll just do this whole thing again. I mean, it's a nice segment, but you guys will see what I mean. So as Monica closes the club door, she sighs. Close one, huh? Excuse me? You were about to start another argument with Natsuki, am I right? That was close. Oh, yes. But it seems that she was able to remember who we are in the first place. Haha. And who are you, Yuri? Nani? I'm just teasing you. Oh, you scared me for a second. I really thought you'd start philosophically questioning me. Y'all, I got some hot cocoa here because it's freaking cold in my room. Oh my goodness. You know, y'all are the real classy when you got that Swiss Miss with milk. Oh my gosh, you put it in the microwave. No, I would never do that. Shall we get going then? Of course. Like this, I'll just tell you guys right now, this episode is a beautiful friendship, so yeah. The wind is blowing softly. Truly a great feeling. In the end, even though things went awry today, I feel calm. Finally the end of the week. I'll finally get to know if I'll see Mom again. And I'll probably get to see Sayuri too. I'm concerned about her, but if I can make her understand that she's important to me, I hope it'll change something for her. I smile to myself. It's only after a few seconds that I notice Monica staring at me. Is something the matter, Monica? No, not really. It's good to see you smiling like that. You look surprisingly calm after what just happened. It's just that I've decided to be a little more grateful for all the wonderful moments I'm spending with you. Walking outside, enjoying the fresh breeze, talking to you on a personal level. Sure, I'm a little disappointed in Natsuki's behavior and by the fact that I can't stay with Jersie, but I think I should take pride in those simple things around me. After all, they made me the person I am today, and as long as I can still enjoy them, that's all that counts. Yuri, you got it right. You're right. Spring weather sure is something, huh? Yes, I can never get enough of this warm weather. I wish we had that, you know. Butterflies and birds, flowers. Such great scenery to write and imagine, isn't it? Butterflies, birds, and flowers. Do you happen to like nature that much, Yuri? Of course. I always feel at ease when I'm surrounded by nature. It feels like I'm free in a way. It makes me feel like all the animals, all the plants are with me. Yuri's a hippie. I sighed, taking the time to smell the scent of flowers around us. I'm a bit the same. I think I know some place that could interest you. Would you like having a look at it? I checked my cell phone. It's not even that late yet. Spending a little bit of time with Monica alone would be interesting too. Okay. I took that out of context. It sounds weird. We barely spend any time together outside of school, just the two of us. I'd love to. Good! It's a little far away from here, but I think we can pull it off if we walk fast enough. I happily nod at her. Monica speeds up, leading me out of the school grounds in an unknown direction. Indeed, the walk takes a long while. Ooh, purty! After 10 minutes of speed walking, we enter a beautiful forest. I don't ever remember seeing anything like this in our city. I should get out more. Looks eerie, right? No, I wouldn't describe it like that. The amount of trees makes it look like it's a bit scary, but the forest itself is beautiful. I didn't know about this place before. You haven't seen half of it yet. Just a little bit more walking and we'll be there. Once again, we start walking, entering the forest. I'm getting more and more curious about the place Monica wants to bring me to. The more we walk, the darker the forest gets. Everything feels so silent and lively at the same time. There are no car noises, no students yelling or laughing. It's just the sound of birds and cicadas. The sound of our steps resonate. We don't say a word. Somehow the silence isn't awkward at all. Suddenly, we end up walking in a big open space within the forest. I gasp in awe. This place is incredibly beautiful. Is this the place... Nani? That's freaking scary. So, I'm not disappointed at all. I look at Monica. She hasn't stopped. She's still walking towards the next trail. Is this the place, Monica? Oh, no, not at all. Oof! This is merely one of the great places you can find here. What I'd like to show you is even better. Whoa! Even better? Don't be so curious, Yuri. I'll tell you when we're there. Oh! Monica speeds up once again. My legs still feel a little tired, but I managed to catch up to her. I don't even bother checking the time. This entire walk is so relaxing, I don't want to go back home. I don't even want it to end. Oh! However, at some point, I noticed there are less and less trees. Before I know it, Monica stopped walking and is now looking at the horizon. I stop in my tracks to look around me. Hey! Oh my gosh, it's so beautiful. You know what, guys? With this great atmosphere, let me tell you a little story. So, once I was like a kid. Of course we all were, but so once I was like a bit younger, like around 9 years old, and I was bored one day. So, and then my brother was in the house, and it was like, I don't remember if it was just the two of us. It might have been. So pretty much I was bored, and well, actually no, I must have been older than 9. Yeah, I was probably like 11 or something. And so Andrew was there just chilling, doing whatever his business, and then I was bored, so I grabbed a pad. I was like threatening Andrew or something, and I was just like, oh yeah, I'll freaking throw my pad at you. That was my threat. And so what I did was I just went to the kitchen, I took some hot sauce, I put it over the pad, and then I started chasing him around with it. And oh my gosh, he was screaming so loud. I literally chased him out of the house and like across our block. It was that's one of my beautiful memories that I cherish. So just wanted you guys to know that. There's a huge lake in front of us. The soft wind is blowing and the warm air makes it feel surreal. The sun reflects in the water, making me able to see all the little fish at the bottom of the lake. It's like time has stopped. This place is something different, something unusual. I can't describe it, it just is. I stand there for a good minute, taking the time to look at every single element I can find in this landscape. I don't even know where I am. I slowly get back to reality and I look at Monica, who is clearly waiting for me to make some sort of reaction. So, how do you like it? It's absolutely incredible. Who would have known we'd have such a wonderful place in our city? There's always more than you think around you, Yuri. That's why it's important to not take what you have for granted. That makes sense. You know, this is some kind of secret place for me. If you could not tell the others about it, please. Oh, of course I will. This will be a secret. Her secret place? So that means she actually trusted me? Is it just me? I feel like there's a little something more to Monica than she's letting on. Like, I don't know. I feel like Monica really likes Yuri. I don't know. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Like, she keeps winking at her, and then she takes her to her special place. Maybe that's just me. Maybe it is just me. She trusts me enough to show me the place she usually keeps for herself. Monica? I mean, you said this was your secret place, right? Doesn't it bother you to share it with someone like me? What do you mean, someone like you? I'm showing this place to you because you are you. I think we're similar, you know? We have the same way of thinking. I'm sure of that. Do you really think so? Oh, shoot. Do you really think so? Yes, at least to a certain extent. After all, we both keep questioning our conditions in the world we live in, while at the same time trying to enjoy it. Oh, I love talks like these. It's so nice. Gotta get that L'Oreal Paris. Oh, shoot. I don't like this braid my friend did for me because I can't freaking braid my own hair. Even though I know there are things I won't ever be able to explain to others, she sighs. I'm glad I can at least count on you to listen to me. Is there anything you'd like to tell me? Haha, I did already. Did you? Indeed, you probably don't remember though. I try to remember any particular moment when Monica could have told me about something important, but nothing comes to my mind. I'm sorry, I really don't remember. That's normal. She says it with that as a matter of fact tone. Freaking Monica erased our memories. I'm just saying. It's frustrating. What am I supposed to remember? By the way, Yuri, about what happened in class, I knew this would come up at some point. It's Monica's role as the club president to tell me what I did wrong. I misbehaved, so I guess I must accept my retribution. You said you're used to being alone and rejected. Do you really feel that way? I stay silent. This isn't the kind of discussion I was expecting. I can't tell if this is better or worse than what I was expecting. Well, maybe I overdid it, you know? She shakes her head. I don't think so. Oof! I often see you eating alone during the lunch break. I told you we're similar. I can understand if you tell me you want to be alone or something like that. But to me, it doesn't look like that. I've never really bothered talking about this. I've never really spent time wondering why I feel rejected in my class. But now that Monica's asking me, maybe it does bother me a little bit. When I'm with everyone in the club room, it's a little bit like I'm with some kind of second family. We're all one big united group. We love the same things. However, the people from my class, they scare me, you know? I know it's bad to judge people. I shouldn't be doing it. But when I read or when I write, they're always looking at me like I'm some kind of foreigner. Oh man, yeah, it really does suck that reading has been so lessened lately. I mean, I don't get to talk, but like, I've at least still read some. I'm not like I'm different. They always stare at me and it makes me uncomfortable. When I was younger, Natsuki would always defend me when the bigger students came to bother me. It's not the same now. It's more like they don't even think I'm worth their time. It doesn't make me particularly sad, you know, it's just that I don't want to be alone. Oh. So I'm thankful for your presence and for everyone else's, for creating this club. While I was speaking, I didn't notice the little tear rolling down my cheek. Oh! This was a good read though, oh my goodness. Like, what do you think, like, since, you know, Monica's one of the popular girls, like, because Yuri is friends with a really popular girl, she would also get more friends, but I don't know, dude. Shoo, I spilled some on my pants. I wipe it with my sleeve. Thank you. I totally understand, Yuri. There's not much I can say that you wouldn't have thought about before, but in my opinion, you're an amazing person. Maybe you have flaws, but who doesn't? Don't bother with them. As you said, we're here, right? No matter what happens, we're still this big united group you were talking about. Even if Jersey's here, everything will be the same. I can understand that this week has been different and that Natsuki's behavior has also been different. But everything will be back to normal soon. We stay silent for a few minutes, looking everywhere around us. My heart feels a little lighter for some reason. Thank you. Why? I should be the one thanking you for showing me this place and for trusting me. No, I'm thanking you because you've had the courage to tell me what was on your mind. It makes me feel like this is a real friendship. Yo, see, that's another one of Monica's like breaking the fourth wall, because she thinks everything around her is fake, well, which it technically is, but like she's still treating this as if she's talking to like just a computer generated person, which technically is not wrong, but like, you know what I mean. Friendship is always real. At least I'd like to believe so. Haha. It's hard to define what reality is. Oof. I spend a long time thinking about Monica's words. What reality is, it doesn't matter. As long as I can enjoy the time I have with my friends, then it's real to me. I don't think there's any other possible explanation to it in the end. Monica coughs to get my attention. Shall we get going? The walk back is going to take some time, and it wouldn't be a good idea to walk in the dark now, would it? Of course not. Oh, excuse me. The two of us glance one last time at the sky before finally walking back into the forest. Ooh, that's dark. It's already significantly darker now. Monica's right, we'd better hurry back home. I get ready to turn left by here, calling her behind me. I'll be turning right, Yuri. I have something important to take care of. She's gonna freaking do something with Sayori, I'm just saying. Is it alright if you go home on your own? No problem at all. I turn around to properly face her. Thank you so much, Monica. I really enjoyed this evening. I beam at her. It was a pleasure. See you on Monday. Oh, but will Sayori still be there? She turns around and waves at me. I sigh. I'm a little tired now. Just one last walk home and I'll be able to rest. I start my long walk back home. Yes! The orange light of the setting sun gives my street a beautiful summer-like glow. Let me just save here in case it freaking crashes again. Oof. This week couldn't have ended better. This weekend will be important. I'll make sure everything goes well. I'll see Sayori and Mom. I'll take care of the festival. This is all within my reach after all. I quietly hum as I unlock my door and enter my house. I drop my bag at the same usual spot and I sit on the sofa. I look at the ceiling, smiling. I feel good. Feeling good. A thought suddenly flashes across my mind and I look at the coffee table. Freaking knife. Just as I thought, the knife is still on it. There's still blood on it. I grab it and I walk to the kitchen. I spend a minute carefully removing the blood from the blade. The knife is as good as new. I gently put it next to the sink. I'm not using it anymore. I'm going to stop. If there's one thing I've learned today, it's that there are other ways to feel good. There are other people. There's nature. There's physical exercise. It's time to stop this. I'm not going to hurt myself anymore. There's always another solution. I sigh with relief as I walk back to the sofa. For what feels like a good hour, I just sit there looking around, thinking about all the recent events. My gaze stops on the little box near my old TV. It contains some movies Mom and I would watch together back in the old days. I stand up and I open the box. There aren't many movies to choose from, but there's one that immediately catches my eye. It's an anime. Ooh! I hated anime before. Well, I still do. Ooh! But this one was a gift from Natsuki a long time ago. I forced myself to watch it, and I ended up pestering my mother to watch it with me. I don't know how many times I've seen it. Without hesitating, I grab the disc and I insert it in my DVD player. A nice movie to end the week. It takes a while to turn on the TV. I've totally forgotten how it works, considering how little I use it nowadays. Dang, Yuri got stamina. Like, she freaking after school, freaking hard day at school, freaking going on a walk with Monica, and then freaking going and binging a movie. Like, I get home, I just die. Like, I just take a nap. It's so sad. After a little bit of struggling, I finally managed to sit down on the couch in front of the movie. Yes! It's just like I remember. This horrible feeling I get when a good story ends. I turn off the TV and I lay down on the sofa. It's already dark outside. Maybe it's a little too late to call Sayori. What would I even say? Maybe she'd enjoy a walk? After all, what Monica and I did this evening turned out to be really enjoyable. Yes, a walk would definitely be great. But where? An idea suddenly pops into my mind. The movie I just saw, there was that specific scene where they visited waterfalls. If I remember correctly, Mom explained that these waterfalls are actually near a city. Would Sayori enjoy that? I don't know. The darkness and the exhaustion make me unable to properly decide. Before trying to sleep, I decide to have a go at writing. Dang, this girl, ooh, so productive. For some reason, whenever I read or see something, I instantly feel the need to imagine something new. Like I can never get enough of the story. I grab a pencil and my notebook from my bag. It's hard to figure out the words I'm writing in the dark, but my hand won't stop. The ideas keep coming. So many scenarios, so many possibilities, so many things to imagine with words. How I admire those who write such stories, a capacity to convey emotions through works of art. Truly magnificent. Salute. So nice to get Yuri's perspective. It feels so intelligent, unlike, when we at school, it's even though you're learning, school is like a not really intelligent environment, if you know what I mean. A few pages of writing later, I take a look at the clock. To my surprise, I'm already halfway through the night. I was so absorbed in my work, I wasn't really worried about sleeping. I chuckle and I lay down on the sofa, my papers on my stomach. I close my eyes. I'm fully aware that I'll be sleeping on the couch again, but it doesn't really matter. I feel good right now. I should just enjoy it. I feel my body slowly fading away and my papers falling onto the ground as I fall asleep. Hey! Oh? Yuri? Please don't lock your room like that. Please let me talk to you. Oh, is this her mom? No.
Dad, is he really?
It had to happen at some point, Yuri. I'm just as saddened as you are, Don't do this to me. Don't leave me alone. Oh. What? I slowly open my eyes. The morning sun illuminates my living room. I stay on the couch, still a bit tired. One of those dreams again. Despite the knot in my stomach, I smile a little. Finally, the weekend. I look at my phone. Huh? Missed calls too? Both from Mom. I dial her number again. I hope I'm not too late. Oh shoot, that's freaking loud. Hello? I sigh with relief. Thank God. Oh, hi Mom. I'm so sorry. I should have picked up earlier, but I was sleeping and... Don't worry, sweetheart. I should have known you need your rest after all. I was just calling to tell you about this weekend. My heart skips a beat. Please, please. I'm really not sure I'll be able to come. Oof! If I do, though, I'll be there this evening. It'll be really late, but I'll be there. So just go to sleep and wait to see if I'm there tomorrow, okay? I'll do my best to organize my meetings. It's a promise. Oh. I'm grinning at my phone. This is probably a weird sight, but I don't really care. I can't describe how relieved and full of hope I am. Of course! I'll be waiting. Do your best, Mom. Haha, thank you, sweetheart. Have a wonderful day. See you this evening. She hangs up without answering. I pocket my cell phone. Yes! Yes! I chuckle as I stand up to grab something to eat. I'll be eating some fruits today. Not that I can't do eggs, but I'm not really hungry. I quickly eat and I grab my phone again. There's something else I have to take care of. It can only go well. I feel it. I dial Sayori's number. Oh. The phone beeps a few times. Sayori doesn't answer. Well, she's probably just sleeping. That must be it. And I guess I have a little bit of time. I could use a shower and some casual clothes to start off. I look inside my closet to find something suitable for today. I'm not sure if I'll end up going out with Sayori or not, so I need something comfortable both to walk and to stay home. After a few minutes, I finally find a good sweater. Is it the turtleneck? Something casual, not too heavy, not too light. Man, I want to see Yuri in casual clothes. It'll do. I put the clothes under my arm and I head to the bathroom to take my shower. Yes! My shower ended up taking longer than usual. Not having to go to school sure is relaxing. I get to spend some time under the hot water. This is such an important resource. It's a shame no one has enough. I start walking around my living room looking for something to do. Truth is, I'm already getting a little bored though. Suddenly, I hear my phone ring in my pocket. I glance at the screen. Sayori! So she called back. I pick up. Yuri? The first thing I notice is how quiet her voice is. I decide to ask her anyway. This is much more stressful than I expected. Sayori? Hey, Yuri, need anything? How am I supposed to phrase this now? Would you like to go out somewhere? That's too straightforward. I take a deep breath. You see, I saw you left the club earlier than usual yesterday, so I thought maybe you'd like to go out a bit? Sayori's reaction is immediate.
Oh, yeah, I was a bit tired yesterday, but I'm all good. I'd love to go out a bit. Where do you want to go?
Oh, that's... What's the freaking background noise? Well, if you want, we could go see the Ayerl Falls together.
I would really love to.
Oh, my heart. I sigh with relief. So I made the right choice. I'm glad. She seems really interested in this little trip. I can't wait to spend time with her. I'll be coming in 10 minutes or so, if you don't mind.
Sure, I'll be waiting for you.
Oh! I hang up. This is great. It's too hard to hide my excitement. I check that I have my phone and that my clothes are fine for today one last time. I look at myself in the mirror. I look tired, sure, but the smile on my face is genuine. Thanks, Sayori. I walk towards my door, glancing one last time at the living room. Please be there this evening, Mom. Oh. The weather is incredibly nice today, even better than yesterday. This is going to be a great day. I just know it. I'm going to do my best to make Sayori enjoy it, and we're going to have fun. I'll show her. Natsuki's words stay in the back of my head. I need to show her how much she counts to me. I take a decisive first step towards Sayori's house. As I approach her house, I see her standing in front of it, waiting for me. She looks incredibly cute in her casual outfit. Well, even cuter than usual. Hello, Sayori. How are you? She grins at me. There's no kind of exhaustion or sad feeling on her face.
I'm good. How about you? You look tired.
Oh, don't worry about that. I didn't get much sleep. It's alright. I was writing all night long.
Alright then. Shall we get going?
Oh. I nod at her. I lead the way to the nearest train station. I'm a little stressed. I've never really left the city like this before. But with Sayori by my side, things will surely go fine. Yeah, I don't know freaking anything about trains either, oh boy. I keep looking around the place. So many schedules and lights everywhere. This is something I'm definitely not used to. Sayori, however, doesn't seem really impressed.
Yuri?
Yes?
I was wondering, what were you writing about? It must have been something great for you to stay up all night.
Sayori's question came out of the blue and I'm not sure how to respond. This is a little embarrassing. How am I supposed to say I was writing because of a movie? Oh, I was just trying a new style, but it didn't really work, so yeah. That didn't really sound too convincing. I smile at Sayori, but deep down there's one thing I'd like to know before I can truly enjoy this afternoon. I'm sorry if I sound a little pushy, but are you sure you were alright yesterday? Jersie looked really concerned.
I already told you, don't worry about it.
No, that makes it... Oh, my heart.
I'll tell him I'm fine. Let's just enjoy our day, alright?
Sayori's my friend. She wouldn't lie to me, so I'm going to trust her. After all, she's right. We came here to enjoy our time together. You're right. Maybe today will give me some more inspiration for my writing. Sayori takes care of the train tickets for me. I didn't really know who or what to ask, so I'd rather let her take care of this. I checked the schedule on my phone. The train should be here soon. Indeed, as I look in the distance, I see it quickly approaching. We both enter as soon as it arrives. It looks like we're the only ones here. So this is what the inside of a train looks like. It looks amazing. It has that antique feel to it, and the smell. I've always seen the trains going so fast in the distance, but I've never experienced what it feels like to be inside of one. Dang, what about that Japanese rush hour though? Ooh. From the corner of my eye, I see Sayori staring at me, a half smile on her face. My gaze stops on her arm. Sayori? Oh.
What is it?
About what you saw the other day. She nods. It looks like she understood what I meant. Well, thank you for not talking about it. And if there's anything on your mind, well, I'm here. No! Sorry, flinches a bit, but keeps smiling. Oh, it's so painful.
I'm fine, but I was really concerned about you, you know. If you don't mind me asking, why did you do it?
Oof. After all, there's no need to lie to her. This is what friends do, right? She's not here to judge me. Well, you know, my life isn't as fun as everybody else's. That's why I'm always at home writing. But the club is a place where I can finally feel at ease. Sometimes, though, I get that need to harm myself. I can't control it, and I'm really ashamed of it. That's why I was so scared when you saw me. So I want to apologize. I'm really sorry, Sayori. I feel oddly calm as I explain to her what's going on in my head. I don't know, putting what I'm feeling into words just seems easier around her.
Yuri, I understand that's not...
What the freak is that voice?
Yuri, I understand that's not your fault. There's no need to apologize, you know. We all have problems at some point. I'm sure you'll get better. After all, we're friends, aren't we?
The music do. Ah! I'm so relieved. Thank you so much. I promise I'll do my best to stop. As meaningless as these words sound, I can't be more sincere. I will stop. No matter the circumstances, no one should have to go through physical pain in order to ease a moral pain.
You don't have to answer, but do you know why you feel the need to hurt yourself?
I'm about to tell something I can't take back. Is this really a good idea? Please don't hate me if I tell you.
Why would I hate you, Yuri? You're allowed to have a little rain cloud from time to time.
Oh, my heart. Oh, I know for me, freaking Yuri best girl, but Sayori is definitely second best girl. You see, seeing Jersie and Natsuki happy together really makes me sad. Oh, I mean, I don't want them to be unhappy. It's just that I appreciate Jersey's company, and seeing him stay with Natsuki all the time just hurts. I'm sorry, I'm just being stupid. I look down, avoiding Sayori's gaze. This is just stupid. I don't even know the real reason behind my actions. This is just a guess.
That's not stupid at all, Yuri. It's normal to feel this way when someone you like just goes away. But that's how life works. You have to see the bright side. Jersie is happy with Natsuki, and it's the only thing that matters, isn't it?
Nani, what about y'all? I sigh. If only I could see life the way Sayori sees it. I guess it is. How can you always be so cheerful, Sayori? You know, I really admire you. No matter the circumstances, you're always smiling. I'd love to be like you. These words just escaped my mouth. I admire Sayori. I think that deep down, this is the reason why I couldn't bring myself to get closer to her. It's a bit like trying to talk to the popular students. It's tempting, but I know that I won't ever dare do it.
I'm really grateful, Yuri. But you know, you're a great person. You don't need to change. You're beautiful and you're really interesting. It's normal for you to feel down at times like these, but remember you have your friends. You have me and Monica.
Oh my gosh.
There's no need to feel ashamed or sad, no matter the obstacle. As long as you believe you can do it, you will do it.
I don't know what her freaking voice keeps. Sayori flashes me one of the most beautiful smiles I've ever seen. Such a beautiful person, outside and inside. I'm really glad I'm your friend, Sayori. Oh, my heart, even though I already read this, it's still getting to me. This is like the only reason why I didn't freaking blow up the whole house out of anger when the recording busted up, because it was so touching to my soul. Oh. You deserve to be happy all your life. Sayori keeps smiling but doesn't answer. I look around the train. It seems like it'll take a long time before we actually arrive to Yoro. Gosh, I'm really exhausted.
Why don't you take a nap? Yoro isn't really close, so you have time.
Is this really okay?
Of course! I'll wake you up once we're there. Don't worry.
Thank you, Sayori. I rest my head on Sayori's shoulder. It feels incredibly good. Aww! Her breathing is regular. I synchronize mine with hers as I listen to the soft noise of the train. Before I know it, I'm slowly falling asleep. My heart! I stretch my arms. This nap felt good. On my left, I hear Sayori's regular breathing. I turn my head to look at her. She's peacefully sleeping, clutching my sleeve with one of her little hands. Oh, little hand squad. Oh. Yo, I have these friends, and pretty much their hands are so much bigger than mine that their pinky is as big as my index finger, and I'm like, what the heck, bro? You know. Anyway, I chuckle a little. No matter how much I repeat it, I can't be thankful enough for her presence or anyone else's in the club. Such a happy, energetic girl. No matter how hard life is for her, she finds the force to fight and to smile. She's always so invested in everyone. She deserves all the friendship I can give her. I take some time to look a little outside. As soon as I spot the mountains and the forest around me, I gasp in awe. So, is this what it feels like to travel? I can understand why Mom likes her job so much, if that's the case. It feels like I'm being surrounded by nature, like it's something I can't control. I can't wait to see what the waterfalls look like. Suddenly, a warning announces that we'll soon reach the Yoro stop. I anxiously glance at Sayori, who's still sleeping. Such a peaceful expression. How can I wake her up? The stop is already visible in the distance. I gently shake Sayori's shoulder. Let's hope that'll be enough. Sayori!
Did I fall asleep?
You did. Turns out I'm the one who woke you up.
Sorry.
It's alright. Let's just go and enjoy the view, okay? The train stops and I grab Sayori's hand, leading her out of it. I immediately stop on the first step of the train. Let me just save here. Bam, ba-bam. I immediately stop on the first step of the train. This sight is wonderful. There's no other word to describe this mix of colors and feelings. It's absolutely incredible. The particular atmosphere created by this place. I take my phone out of my pocket to take a picture of the view. I'll definitely show them to Mom.
Where did you hear about the Yoro Falls, Yuri?
I turn to face Sayori. I better be honest about this too then. I guess there's no shame in admitting it. As stupid as it may sound, I heard about it in a movie.
I did too! It's not stupid at all. It's just as inspiring as poems too, you know.
Exactly. All kinds of creative arts deserve to be understood. What about manga? My cocoa is getting cold. When somebody creates something, they generally want to send a message or they want to show something. I really respect that.
Yeah, honestly, I've never heard about those falls without the movie.
I can't hold my excitement anymore. I smile at Sayori. Then let's go check it out. I lead the way. I've seen the plane countless times before. I can see it in my head. Our way to the mountain is already an amazing experience. The entire place is empty. The sound of our footsteps echoes around us, creating a rhythmed ambience. I occasionally stop to take pictures. My phone's gallery is already filling up. Without even thinking, I start humming. I'm not scared of what Sayori will think. This is the first time I have this feeling. Even with Natsuki, I was always scared she'd judge me about some things. It seems like Sayori understands me. She's willing to accept my flaws. I'm not sure she understands how great of a friend she is. We enter the main trail. The trees are surrounding us, hiding us from the blazing rays of the sun. Dang, that is gorgeous. I'm not gonna lie. The air smells of plants and humidity, something I never get to experience at home. Somehow, the smell is familiar. I can't put my finger on what it reminds me of, though. Oh, shoot. I stop near a tree, spotting a beautiful pond. Y'all, this is why I can't freaking to a bathroom. I get my phone to take a picture once again. I'll probably delete most of them, but I can't afford to miss those opportunities to create memories. I hear Sayori's steps coming closer to me.
Enjoying it so far?
I'm loving it. It's been a while since I've last enjoyed such an afternoon. Thank you for coming, Sayori.
Don't thank me. We haven't even seen the falls yet. Are they far away from here?
Oh, if we keep walking some more, we'll get there in no time. I point at the trail. Near the end, there should be a little path, barely visible. I wonder how many people have ever seen those waterfalls. Who knows, maybe it can be my secret little place, just like Monica's lake. We start walking again. I feel like I could walk for hours. My legs barely hurt anymore. I suddenly spot the little path I was thinking about. I hop on it, followed by Sayori. The sound of the waterfall gets closer. I walk faster. Oh, it's so beautiful. I can't help but stare at this huge waterfall. All this water endlessly flowing. I glance at Sayori. She's staring at me with an astonished look. Before I know it, we're both uncontrollably laughing at the ridiculous beauty of the scene. We stand there looking at the waterfall. It's captivating. The ambience it's creating is surreal. It feels incredibly agitated, but so calm at the same time. The water's clear, yet the reflections of the sun in it make it look like chaos. I keep looking at every single moving element I can see. All the birds, all the butterflies. Everything makes this scene unique, something I won't ever forget. And Sayori next to me. Is she enjoying this? Are we really friends? If we are, then I want to talk to her. I want to tell her what's on my mind. It feels like I could just say anything here. It's like I'm away from the usual pressure. Oh. Hey, Sayori. You know, I'm sorry if this sounds really stupid. I know it's unlike me, but I was wondering, do you think that one day someone will love me? Girl, so many, 1 million, like over 1 million people play this game. Oh, obviously there's a lot of people that love you, Yuri. Gosh darn. It's not that I want a boyfriend or something, but I feel lonely. That's it. My heart. I turn my head to look at the waterfall again. This mix of chaos and peace in one single endless flow. It's a little like my thoughts. Conflicted. After a few seconds, Sayori finally decides to answer my question.
Do you seriously think you'll die alone, Yuri?
Well,
You have so many great qualities. I'm sure many boys would be interested in you.
I don't know why I think it's so inappropriate. Many great qualities. Anyway, don't ruin the moment, Jessica.
You just have to be a little more confident.
How come you've got no boyfriend yet, Sayori? You're such a great person. To be honest, at first I thought you were going out with Jersie, but he chose Natsuki. I chuckle a little. No matter what I'm saying, my facial expression doesn't change. In a normal situation, I'd be feeling embarrassed or I'd be apologizing, but this is Sayori, and the context is just undescribable. She definitely has some sort of welcoming aura around her.
You love him, don't you?
Ah! What? Of course not.
It's written all over your face, and I don't blame you, really.
Sayori's voice is soft, like she doesn't really mind. What does she mean it's written all over my face? Her expression suddenly changes.
But sadly, as you said, he chose to be with Natsuki, and we can't really do much about it. Though, I'm sure you'll find someone that will love you.
For a few seconds, it looked like she was hurt by what she was feeling. Like she was pained by Natsuki and Jersey's relationship. But she's right, we have to support her. I don't know, like, this story has given me good light on, like, everyone except Natsuki. Gosh darn. Monica said so too, didn't she? I guess that's right. I want Jersie to be happy too. I really don't understand how you can always be such a good person, always making everyone happy. Don't you get tired?
Of course not. There's nothing better than seeing those you love get better, you know?
Hearing Sayori's words makes me feel weird, like she's directly talking to my heart. I grin at her. Well, I should be thankful. I still have you after all. Oh, I'm sorry, y'all. It's just like, friendship is what really gets me in the feels, because, you know, being homeschooled, I didn't have that many friends growing up. So, like, I appreciate all the friends, bro. Like, these are the talks, man. Like, I'm fucking drink my sparkling water now. We both stay silent for a minute or so, still watching the waterfall. I feel like I could fall asleep here. The rhythm the waterfall makes is like a lullaby. Suddenly, Sayori taps my shoulder.
Isn't it already getting late? Maybe we should think about heading home.
I glance at my watch. Indeed, it is getting late. Did time really fly by that quickly? Oh, yeah. I take one last look at the waterfall. I want to remember this moment forever. That was refreshing. This time, Sayori leads the way. She's humming a tune I don't recognize. I mean, like... Wait, that's not humming, girl. Oh my goodness! Oh! Soon enough, the sound of the waterfall is far behind us, and we've reached the train station again. Sayori looks in the distance, making a weird expression. She squints her eyes to try and see the train.
Hey, tell me, Yuri, isn't the train supposed to be here already?
Indeed, it should be. That's weird. Oof. Excuse me. I take my phone out of my pocket to check the schedule. I've checked it this morning at the station. There should be a train already. There's no way we could have missed it, right? We were next to it the whole time. We would have at least heard it. Oh my god! I'm so sorry, Sayori. So sorry.
What's wrong? Is the train late? You don't have to apologize about that.
I misread the schedule and there's no more trains until tomorrow. Oof! Big oof! I feel really embarrassed now. However, Sayori just laughs a little and smiles.
Oh, is that the problem? We'll manage, don't you worry.
Yo, they're gonna have to freaking pull a Bear Grylls. Oh my goodness.
Let's make this an adventure.
Her cheerful tone sounds slightly different than usual. This isn't an adventure. This is my fault. What if something happens to her? I'll never forgive myself for causing her more trouble. Do you hate me now? Oh my gosh, Yuri! Oh shoot. No, don't open Internet Explorer. Stop! That is disgusting. I'm so sorry. I'm sure you had a lot to do and...
I tell you, it's alright. Let's get going. I'm sure we can find a bus or something.
I guess we can, yeah. Sayori takes her time to walk, looking around her. Her good mood won't vanish. Such a strong girl. I wonder how she can keep her head high all the time. Is it stronger than Buffs a kilo? This walk is actually starting to take some time. Even though I slept this morning, I can't help but yawn every few meters. This is exhausting, but I can't tell Sayori. She's still going, using the little force she has to still push forward. I have to follow her. Sayori and I end up looking at the setting sun. I don't know where we are right now, but I think we can see the most of Ayerl below us. This city is truly magnificent. I've never seen anything like this before. Ayerl really is an amazing place, isn't it?
I honestly didn't imagine it'd be this great. Now I just want to live here.
Me too. I don't know if Sayori was joking or not, but I wasn't. My mind feels better. Like I'm not bothered by anything else. Oh, that scared me. And that scared me the other time I was recording too. Oh my goodness. Sayori's phone suddenly beeps. I'm startled by the horribly loud sound it produced. She glances at her phone, squinting her eyes to read what's written. The sunset is a little too bright. She makes a weird expression as she puts the phone back in her pocket. I hesitate for a few seconds before finally letting my curiosity take over. Who was that?
Oh, that was just Monica. Don't worry. About the posters, you know.
Oh, yeah, the festival. Are you sure about that? I wish Jersie would come to help me, but as we've already established, I look at the ground. I've talked about it with Monica. If he's happy with it, then let's just leave him be.
That's right.
It's the same sun, the same trees, the same kind of houses as we have at home, but it feels different here. I don't know what it is, it just does. I'd love to be here just a little while longer, but I know my legs won't be able to handle it. Why does everything have to end at some point? Sayori suddenly snaps her fingers.
Well then, let's go! Our bush won't be there forever!
We walked down the steep hill we were on. I don't know how many times I almost fell on the way here. Sayori looks like she's slowing down, clearly exhausted. My breath is totally irregular.
And let's just sit for a minute, alright?
We sit down a little to rest. What if we really end up staying here? What will Mom say if she's home? She'll worry. We have to find a way back home. I really hope we won't have to stay the night. My mother will worry and... Without letting me finish my sentence, she points her finger at something in the distance.
Hey, look! The bus!
Indeed, a pair of headlights is moving towards us. Finally, the bus stops before us. I lazily get up. My legs ache, but seeing the bus gave me just the right amount of strength I need. Ooh. I rest my head against the window, trying to catch my breath.
Who would have known it'd turn out this way? But we did it! And that was kind of enjoyable, don't you think?
I've got to admit I'm really exhausted, but it was amazing. I really had so much fun going out with you, Sayori. I find myself flashing her the most sincere smile I've ever had. Thank you so much.
Thank you for inviting me, Yuri. I really appreciated it.
Oh, my heart. I smile at her and I put my head against the window again. It's still a little warm because of today's blazing sun. The landscapes are slowly changing. I don't want to leave Ayerl. The closer we get to home, the more I feel this knot in my stomach. I know what I'm fearing. When I'll be back home, will Mom be there? Will she be waiting for me? Or will I end up spending the night alone? No, she said she'd try. I trust her. I should enjoy the little time I have left with Sayori for now. Soon enough, we've reached our destination. I stretch to relax my aching muscles. I haven't really thanked Sayori for the entire trip properly, have I? Y'all, you just freaking thanked her a bajillion times, okay, child? Oh my goodness. She took some time off her day to come and spend some time with me. I can't thank you enough for today. I feel really inspired to write a poem. I think I'm going to get a bit of sleep first, though.
Yeah, make sure you rest. I'll see you on Monday for the festival then.
Oh, no, you're gonna be dead by then. Oh, shoot, new music. I wave at Sire as I walk away. I'm not afraid anymore. I want to get home as soon as possible. I want to see Mom. I'm practically running until I finally see my house. Without stopping, I enter. Silence. I can't hear anything. The house is totally silent. I'm home. No answer. No need to be disappointed. Hey! It's not even that late yet, is it? It's not past midnight. She said she'd arrive late. I can just do something else in the meantime. I feel my phone in my pocket. I could sort the pictures I took today. I sit on the couch, my phone in hand. Before I look at the pictures, I decide to text Monica. I need to tell her how amazing this was. In fact, I have to thank her for supporting me in that idea. Maybe I wouldn't have enjoyed such a date if she and Natsuki hadn't given me the courage to ask Sayori. I compose a quick can't even read properly. I compose a quick text message for Monica before finally opening my gallery. All the pictures are there, some blurry, some too bright. I'm going to look... Handsome, you better stop being fat. I'm going to look at them one by one until I get the best I can. This trip needs to be something I'll remember. I don't know why. I just feel like it has some kind of significance. 100 deleted photos. 200. I only keep a few. It's hard to find a picture that reflects the perfect atmosphere of the waterfalls. Dang, girl! It's easy to take a picture, but it's much harder to take the picture. True. My finger suddenly freezes. This picture shows Sayori looking at the horizon, the sunrise reflecting in her eyes. She looks magnificent. I'll have to show her this one as soon as I see her on Monday. I'm sure she'll love it. A few pictures later, I'm finally done sorting everything. I sigh with relief as I look at all the pictures again. I turn off my screen and I look at the dark room. A quick glance at the clock indicates that it's almost 3 a.m. Still no news from Mom. I should be going to sleep, but just a little longer. If I don't find something to keep myself busy, I'll fall asleep. I want... Gosh darn, so many freaking interruptions this video. Oof. I want to be there when Mom will arrive. I get up from the couch stumbling. My legs really didn't like today's walk. Okay, I'm going to write a poem. If there's one thing that wasn't lacking at the Ayerl Falls, it was inspiration. I grabbed my bag, getting a notebook and a pencil as usual. I opened the notebook and I wrote a few random words to get started. What could I write about? Everything's a little blurry in my mind. I try writing, my words are nothing but a mix of nonsense. My hand won't do what I want it to do. My eyes are closing by themselves. I'm weak. What if Mom comes home now? Well, why can't she just wake you up? They'd be like, hey, Yuri, wake the freak up! You know? Yuri? Oh. Yuri, I'm home. Come on, wake up. Yuri, wake up! Why aren't you waking up? What's wrong? Yuri! Oh, shoot. No. Mom! I'm sweating. Everything looks blurry around me. Mom, where are you? Are you home? Not a trace of Mom. Oh. I stumbled to get on my feet, walking around the room, looking for her. I heard her voice, didn't I? I'm sure I did. Stop joking. Where are you? Is this a surprise? It's a surprise, isn't it? The sound of my voice echoes in the house. I fall on my knees, staring blankly at the ground. Please. Oh! No, it was... Oh, it's gonna have to end like this. Oh my goodness. Always ends off on a bad note, guys. Ugh. A tear rolls down my cheek. So she couldn't make it. What am I being sad for? In the back of my mind, I was expecting this. I slowly get up. Maybe I should call her. Maybe she's late. My papers and my pencil are still on the ground. I grab my phone on the coffee table. There's a text message. I open it. I won't be able to come. I'm sorry, sweetheart. Just a text message. Not even a call. Not more than a few words. I drop my phone on the sofa, standing there looking at nothing. What am I feeling? It's not sadness. I think this is pure anger. Oh! Anger caused by a lie, caused by hope. Why make someone hope when you know perfectly well how things will go? What's the point? I know that I'm feeling what I'm feeling right now. This is wrong, but my mind's playing tricks on me. My breathing is heavy as I look in the kitchen. No! Child! I left my knife there. No! Just like a waterfall. I have a clear idea of what I need right now, but it's chaos in my head. I'm angry, bothered, upset. I could calm down, but haven't I sworn? Haven't I told Sayori I tried to stop? I said try. Child! Who wouldn't say no to such a wonderful feeling after being let down like that? I walked to the kitchen, still hesitating. Oh, this child. What am I supposed to do? I grabbed the knife. The cold steel feels good in my palm. No, that's not, no. I feel a horrible chill go down my spine. After all, there's nothing wrong with it, right? If I do it one last time, I'll stop after this once, but considering the circumstances, I'm allowed to do it to get a bit of relief. Yes, that's it. It's just this one time. I won't restart after that. No matter how much I try reassuring myself, it's like there's a silent voice telling me to stop in the back of my head. I take a minute to process everything I'm feeling. No need to slow down my breathing. Okay, let me just freaking save right here. This girl about to body herself. Focus. Why can't I bring myself to do it? I'm scared. Good! I don't want to break the promise I made to Sayori. How would she react? How would I react if she was here at this exact moment? Just once. I'm sorry, Sayori. No! Now or never. I can't hesitate anymore. This isn't such a bad idea. Oh! No, girl, stop! Wait, what do you mean? What you freaking like? That's not how it sounds. That is the sound of stabbing death. Oh my goodness, girl. See, you're making me a freaking drinker. Look what you've done. Look what you. This isn't enough. The feeling won't go away. No! Girl! Oh my, no! Shoot! You better stop! Why won't it go away? This is supposed to be a relief. Why am I feeling so guilty instead? Yo! The knife drops onto the floor. Blood is dripping everywhere, and I'm just standing there, mouth open, looking at this act of pure madness. There's no other word to describe what I just did. Oh no. What have I done? What have I done? Oh. Dang, psychodev. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I raised my arm to look at it. My two hands are shaking uncontrollably. It isn't long before I finally burst into tears. Why doesn't it work? Why do I still feel this way? Mom, Sayori, Natsuki, Monica, Jersie. Please relieve me of this feeling. I sit on the ground surrounded by my own blood. My left arms feel incredibly hot. The mix of tears and blood gives me some kind of nausea. Oh, bro. I shouldn't have done it. I shouldn't have. Is this why I'm alone? Why does it always end up like this? Why do all the people I love always end up leaving me behind? Mom, Natsuki, and Jersie. He never cared about me. Maybe if I had decided to be a little more outgoing, if I had been someone different. Shut up! Oh my gosh. Yo. I bury my face in my hands, smearing blood all over me. I don't care. I don't care about how I look or if there's blood everywhere. I just want to make this feeling go away. This isn't anger. This is fear. True fear of being left alone in the dark without anything to hold on to. I try to silence my thoughts. Empty mind. Don't think about anything else. Silence. Waterfalls. Blood. Exhaustion. Sunset. Pain. Madness. Mom. Stop. Yo. Stop thinking about everything at once. Stop! Why am I always thinking about everything? Why can't I just be a normal person? Is it that hard to ignore your feelings? Sari can do it just fine. She knows how to be an amazing person despite her doubts. I don't know, I really can't tell if this is just Yuri or Monika's actually fiddling with her, gosh darn. And here I am, I suddenly feel extremely lightheaded. I feel my fists slightly relax. This is it. I'm calming down. This is it. Yo, she freaking faints. The tip of my fingers feel hot. I can feel my breath slow and steady. What is this? There's a hard surface under my back. Yo. Oh my God. I slowly open my eyes to see the ceiling of my living room. I don't move. My arms are spread on the floor. The first thing I notice is how bloody everything looks. My clothes and my hair are drenched with blood. I remember. Did I pass out after doing what I did? I moved to a sitting position, trying to evaluate how much damage I've done to myself. One thing's for sure, I'm still not feeling good. I should be. It hasn't failed this week. I'd feel incredibly good after cutting, but now it just doesn't work. I touched the dried blood on my clothes. How long have I been here? I glanced at the clock. It's noon already. What if her mom freaking walked in on her like that? Oh my gosh, I can't even. Enough. Stop being such a child, Yuri. You're worth more than this. Yeah, that's what you square up, fam. My own voice echoes around me. I need to stop acting so childlike. I stumble to get back on my feet. I feel extremely dizzy, but I manage to stand up. The knife is still on the floor in the puddle of dried blood. I have to clean everything, starting with myself. If I don't clean my wounds, I'll end up getting really hurt, and this wasn't my goal. None of this was my goal. I've been stupid. I look down. I don't want to cry, but I'm feeling miserable. Why didn't it work? I sigh as I slowly walk to the bathroom. The water dripping on the floor has a red tint to it. It smells like metal and sweat. Oh. I stay a few minutes under the hot water, washing away the blood. Bro, doesn't that hurt? My wounds slowly become visible on my arm. I stare at them before finally whispering to myself, not anymore. I wash myself before exiting the bathroom, my body completely clean. This is enough. I'm being childish. I'm not going to let this happen again. Mom doesn't love me? Fine, it's alright. What? I'm used to it after all. Maybe the kind of behavior I've just had is the reason behind her not visiting me. If that's the case, then I'm going to change. I'll start spending more time with Sayori. After yesterday's outing, I'm sure the two of us can get along pretty well. Maybe Yuri goes insane because after Sayori gets body, she doesn't have anyone else to talk to. I glanced at the floor. There's still blood everywhere, and the knife isn't even secured. I bent down to grab it. I don't even like this one. I throw it into the bin. Oof. I don't want it to remind me of everything that has happened this week. Why don't you throw away... Well, that's actually... You can't really do that. I was like, throw away all the knives in your house, but that'd be throwing your dad's collection, too. This means giving up on the feeling I've had when I did it, but it's necessary. Plus, it seems like it doesn't work anymore, does it? Temporary relief, permanent scars. I think someone once told me to cherish my health. I will. I grab a sponge and I start cleaning the blood off the ground. It smells weird. It's not displeasing, but it's odd. My entire body hurts, but I keep going. I want it all gone. No more. Before I know it, the floor is as good as new. I sigh with relief, throwing the sponge in the sink. I still have a lot of work today. I need to get everything ready for the festival. Oh, yeah, you're right. Okay, guys, you know, you're even making those New Year's resolutions. Don't freaking cut yourself. That's good. But this has been a pretty long episode. So, thank you guys so much for watching. And remember, feel the burn!